Hello, that's me, Neil Simmons, just a middle-aged bloke trying to get by. Being a school teacher, a family man and an adventurer. And when I get an empty corner in my life, I like to fill it with an adventure. And I've got up early on this particular Saturday morning to run a virtual half marathon for the Movember charity. Now I know where I'm going to start and I know where I'm going to finish, but the bit in between is a bit foggy. And as I go, I'll record everything using the GPS function on my watch and then upload this data to the Movember website to prove that I ran the half marathon. Now I could have stayed in bed this morning, watched Saturday Kitchen live, drunk some coffee, had a shower and rolled out the house at about midday. But today, I plan to get this whole adventure done and be back in the house by midday. Now I think it's a good idea, but I'm not entirely sure, and I'll find out as I go. So far, everything's gone really well, and I hope it stays that way. I'm sat 7:30 in the morning, 20 minutes before dawn, on a railway platform in Welshpool, and I'm going to take the train to Newtown, 15 miles away. And the plan is I'll run back, and I'll run back along the old Montgomery Canal, a 200-year-old passage of water that follows the valley, and it should bring me back here. I've got no plan, I've got no map, no compass, no phone even. I'm looking for an adventure. I don't mind if I get lost. That's going to be the fun of it, isn't it?
We are now at...
Well, I can't wait to get that mask off. That's going in the bin as soon as I find one. 15 miles in 15 minutes. And if I'm honest, it felt like a long way. All I need to do now is find this canal, start the run. And I looked out the rail window, a train window, and I couldn't find it. I looked. I have no idea where I am. I didn't see anybody to ask. Here's the river. And there's the footbridge. The official start. So I need to log this for Strava purposes to upload, prove I ran a half marathon to Movember charity. Waiting for GPS. It's cold. I'm a bit nervous really. Start. I'm off. I've covered 4.5 kilometres and I'm feeling pretty good actually. I've warmed up, I certainly warmed up, I'm sweating. I found the River Severn. I heard it first. I'm going to film myself clambering up this bank now. I built a canoe and Mark Davis has filmed it. Oh God.
And it's on YouTube on his channel if you want to watch it. And one of my future adventures travels between these two towns is going to be in my canoe. I might even bring Mark along with me. I think I've got about 29's a guess. Could actually be a bit further. Come on, Simmons, get going. Hello. Morning. Floodplain. I can see distant hills now. I've stopped running. Corndon Hill. There's a landmark that's familiar to me. That's the first landmark I've seen. So give me some bearings. So I can work out where I am. I want to cut myself. Scrambling up that bank did that. Why am I walking? Here we go, fueling time. I refuel the camera. Snickers. Half a marathon. Whilst running half a marathon. I'll eat that in a minute. It's gone well, I haven't drunk enough. Drink through this bladder in the back there. I got some Ribena. Now when you drink it, this bit here is cold. And then you get to the bit that's in the bladder and that's warm because I've warmed it up with my back. So I'm drinking this sort of body temperatured Ribena. I like it hot and cold, but not body temperatured. Through this bit you can only describe as a nipple. I don't want to think about this too much. So the reason I'm here, I'm running, is for the Movember charity. And it's something I do at school. And I did an assembly. I'll put a link to the original assembly because I did that in a similar fashion while I was out for a run. I did it as a test run actually to check the equipment to see how I get on with filming. And when I watched it back, I just thought, just put it out. It was raw and it was honest. And it talked about the issues that the Movember campaign addresses, which is that of cancer in men, testicular cancer, prostate cancer, mental health for men, the suicide amongst men, and just the health in general of men. And the Movember campaign encourages running and activities, which is where I am now, running a half marathon. And I've been amazed and so pleased by all the people who come to talk to me about it, to have honest conversations and open conversations about people who know who have prostate cancer or their own mental health. And to talk has been a therapy for all of us. And of course, it gets rid of the stigma and the awkwardness about these illnesses, because testicular cancer and prostate cancer are embarrassing to some people, of course. And they take too many men's lives. And as I said in the film previously that I made about the strides that women's health has made, it's been incredible, and I hope we can make those same strides with men's health. So I've made it to bury you. I'm just by the aqueduct, and I've got what I think is about 9 kilometres left. I've done 14.5 kilometres. So that's doable. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling positive. I'll eat that marathon bar. I refuse to call it Snickers. And we'll see how we get on. But if you can donate, I've put a link. Just a couple of pounds will make all the difference. And thank you everybody who's donated so far. I've raised nearly £500 so far, so thank you very much. I've got a good push on now to try and get to the half marathon point at 21.2 kilometres. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's Corndon Hill. I'm nearly past it.
I've learnt a lot from this adventure. Not how to get between Newtown and Wellspool on foot, but how much there is to have in sharing your adventures. This was a very solitary event that I've really enjoyed sharing, right from the very start when I did my assembly and shared it with the school, and then more and more people watched the assembly and gave me more and more fantastic feedback and talk about the issues I wanted to address. And whilst I was running, I've recorded it to share it with you on YouTube. And at the end, when I had the surprise reception party, I couldn't have been happier. I wasn't at all expecting it, but that's how my family and friends wanted to get involved. And it's been a real pleasure. And what I really will take from this is to share with people what fun you can have on a little adventure.